Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Clayton from Roezan, and in this quick little video, I'm going to show you a little tutorial on how you can connect Zoom to Roezan, and you can send out automatic reminders for all your webinars, your meetings, your recurring meetings, like lots of different events. We have a native integration, and if you set this up, this is going to really help you get a lot more interaction, get more people to show up, and it's super, super easy just with these tiny little text messages. So let me just show you real quick. We're in Roezan right now. If you go over to the events tab, this is where all your events will come up. This is where you can set up your reminders and all kinds of things like that. But let me just show you walk through. First thing you want to do is you want to come up and say add integration. You can see we got a couple different native integrations here. You can actually connect almost anything to Roezan with Zapier, but I'm just going to show you our Zoom integration. We actually just updated it. So here's what we do. We go over here, connect to Zoom. All you got to do is hit this button, and you're going to log into your Zoom account real quick. I got a test account here. And pretty simple. Everything shows up here. Now, you'll see this is the settings for the Zoom event. And you'll see there's a few things on here. Number one, so you can see all these different types of meetings that Zoom supports and that we support as well. You might be using regular meetings. You might be using webinars. Lots of different things you can do here. The next thing you'll see over here is a reminder template. So now if you have different types of events, so like for example, let's say you have a type of meeting or you have a webinar, you might want to set up a different, what we call like a template in order to set the messages. So let me give you an example. If you come back over here to events, I already have a few different templates set up. So for example, I come here, the default webinar reminders for Zoom. I set this up previously. Let me just show you what this template looks like. This is just a very standard template, but you could come in here and adjust this or make your own. So what this has is it has one confirmation message and 3 reminders, a day before, an hour before, and 5 minutes before. So you could come in here and make one of these. You could adjust it however you like. And then if you want to have that template used on every event that comes, then you can just select that template. So pretty easy. It allows you to easily set up reminders for events that come in, consistently. So like, let's say you have meetings or something like that, using Zoom for meetings, you can always have this as a base default template. So pretty simple. Let me just show you one more real quick. So here's another one that I have. Let me hit edit so you can see this is confirmation template. And this kind of highlights, this is actually for testing, but this will show you that you can use a bunch of different merge fields in your text messages, and I highly encourage you to do this. So for example, we pull the first name, last name, email. You can do the join links that we actually import from Zoom, the event names, the time from start, all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool, pretty flexible. We pull a lot of this information from Zoom. So anyway, that's just another example. So anyway, let's get back to the Zoom settings. So you can see here, you could select a different template, whatever you wanted to do. And then we got 2 options over here, sync events into Roezan. This, if you turn this on, essentially this will start syncing that event type into Roezan. If you leave it off, we'll just ignore that event type. And then we have another option over here, enable reminders automatically. So for example, you could have an event synced in here, but you don't enable the reminders automatically, meaning that the event's in there, but you want to go and you turn them on manually, or you don't want everyone to turn on all the time. So we have that as an option as well. Let me just do a couple examples real quick how to actually set it up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and choose this scheduled meeting. It's pretty popular. I'm just going to leave it on the default webinar reminder. I'm not actually using this, but just as an example, I'm going to hit sync events into Roezan. And I'm going to hit enable reminders automatically. Okay, cool. So that should all be syncing in there. Just in case you had already previously created an event, you could also come up here and hit sync events. That will import, past events, but let's just go ahead and create a new scheduled meeting. So here's what we got. I'm already here in the account. So I'm going to go over here to meetings. I'm going to hit schedule meeting. And there's a little trick that you need to do as well. So let me just show you. All right, so let's just write Clayton's pizza party. There we go. We got a pizza party. It's pretty fun. Okay. Registration needs to be required because we need to be able to get the phone numbers. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to leave all the other settings just normal. Actually, let me set this sometime in the future. All right. There we go. All right. So save that. Cool. So we got Clayton's Pizza Party. Now I have to do one more thing, and we need to come over to the registration. We need to come over here and hit questions, and then we need to come down here to phone, and we need to add that. Now you could make it required. You don't have to make it required, but in order to send text messages, you're going to need a phone number. All right. So that's how you edit the registration page. All right. So we got that. Come back over here to details, see the registration link. Now I just want to see, has this synced into Roezan? So let me go ahead and check it out. Looks like we already got it synced into Roezan, so I literally just created this event, and let's see, it already made these default reminders. I had it turned on automatically, so that's already there. It used the template that I wanted. That's awesome. Now I'm just going to go register. So let's go ahead and look at the Clayton's Pizza Party registration. All right, you can see here on this form, we got the first name, last name, email, and phone number. So that's awesome. Alrighty. All right, so I put my phone number in there. You got that successfully registered. Excellent. So we got one registrant there. Now, if you come over here to Roezan, we'll just give this a little refresh. You can see here that one registrant already popped up in here. If I want to, I can see who registered. So I see it myself. I already registered in there. And then I see that here's the reminder. So we have the confirmation message, meaning like as soon as somebody registers, they're going to get this information, or they're going to get this text. And then you have the 1 day before, 1 hour before, and 5 minutes before. And these will go out depending on the actual event date that is set up. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. With this native integration, just sync right into Roezan. Your people will get their reminders, and you can use this for all kinds of meetings, multiple meeting types, like recurring meetings. You can use it for webinars, and pretty great. So if you want more people showing up and want more engagement, then check out our Zoom integration, and I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.